beautiful beings. So the card for this week is actually all about forgiveness, which I think is perfect, especially that it seems like every time I look on the news, there's something more destructive, more hurtful, more harmful, more fearful, more chaotic going on and being uncovered. I mean, I know and understand that what is happening is that we are in the deep and depths of a collective dark night of the soul. The dark night of the soul is not fun by any means. I've been through it. It can be very terrifying because it's a breakdown of everything that we thought was real to uncover the truth. So everything that we thought was helping us in life, not to say that it isn't fully helping us as humans, to have this certain structures and certain programs and certain, I'm trying to find the right word, certain things in place to have some law and order within our life so that we're not walking around just aimlessly reacting off of our emotions and knowing that that's okay. Otherwise, you'll have total and complete anarchy and chaos, is my belief. So you do need some structures set into place. Have these structures always had the best interests of humanity in mind? No, and we're seeing that as everything continues to play out. But that's not the point of this video. What has been coming up, because this week or this past couple of days, I have felt a lot of stuff has been coming up for me that has brought up some anger, not just about other people, but about things that I've done, where I've brought, there's been guilt, shame, and anger that has been brought up and come up. So learning to really forgiving others, because in today my Course in Miracles lesson was love is the way I walk in gratitude. So my understanding is that gratitude that's the quickest way to shift your energies, to find gratitude in every moment, even in moments that you think there's no way I could be thankful for this. I didn't ask for this. I don't want this. It's a horrible situation. Even in those moments, there are things to find gratitude, because there's a lesson to learn, and it was an experience for you to have for a reason. So knowing that gratitude and love, our way and a key to uncover that is through forgiveness. So I guess I'm going to go straight into it, because there's something else that has come across this morning that I am to read that goes perfectly with this card. This is actually from a deck that was gifted to me from my sister years ago. It's the Spirit Messages, a daily guidance oracle deck by John Holland, who is a psychic medium, I believe. But the card is forgiveness. And what it states is holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating our spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. I know that when I went through my dark night of the soul experience, one of the things that finally kind of was my turning point was surrender, trying to stop fighting what was happening and just allowing it, because it needed to happen in order for me to see what was holding me back and what was blocking me from the truth of who I was, or I am. What was blocking me from God, Source, true, pure consciousness, whatever you call that, all-loving presence and essence, was surrendering. And then I went through this whole forgiveness, and if I can find it, I think I even wrote my own forgiveness prayer to get me through that time. And again, I know that what is happening right now is the collective dark night of the soul, dark night of the ego, whatever you want to call it. But it is a breaking down of old systems, programming, and beliefs to uncover the truth. So I was led to read from the Sophia Code. There's not a lot of books that I've read from beginning to end, but this is one that I have and I go back to often. And so I want to read this part. Hopefully this video won't be too lengthy. But reconciling with your innocence requires forgiving others and yourself. The act of forgiveness does not mean you are condoning harmful behavior. Forgiveness is the willingness to free yourself from the past, controlling your life in the present moment. Your willingness to release the past through forgiveness invites you into a clear space of surrender. In this space of surrender arises a creative hunger to know your true self beyond definitions of your previous suffering. Forgiveness allows you to seek out new experiences that accurately reflect your original innocence free of the past. I invite you to commit to an essential practice of self-forgiveness for reclaiming the sovereign power of your innocence. It is impossible to receive the fullness of your divine inheritance when you judge yourself for past suffering. Bless the teachings that came to you through suffering. Be generous and forgive yourself, taking refuge in your divinity, which was never lost. Likewise, forgiving others is essential for your freedom. Carrying the trespasses of others upon your back denies your own freedom in this lifetime and into the next. Lifetime after lifetime, many souls choose to repeat incarnations of sorrow for millennia because they believe their innocence was stolen forever and that to withhold forgiveness will somehow make what was wrong right again. In truth, nothing can make a wrong right, for there is nothing right or reasonable in attacking the innocence of pure consciousness. A wrong can only be understood and dismissed as the insanity of those who suffer, and therefore forgiveness sets you free from being entangled with this insanity. This is why Jesus prayed, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." And that's one of my biggest things, is when we know better, we do better. And I think that's what this great awakening is all about. We're being awakened to things that maybe have not served us for millennia, as was stated here in the Sophia Code. We're being awakened to it. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to feel comfortable. And there's going to be a lot of time it's going to feel painful. But there are ways to get past the suffering, and forgiveness, I believe, is one of them. And it's going to be very hard to forgive some of the things that are going to continue to unfold and arise. But if you can find it in your heart to forgive, you can find the love within, and the love that is within all. It just may be that they may not know better right now. So have compassion for yourself, have compassion for others, be patient. Patience has come up a lot for me. Be patient with yourself, be patient with others, and really take stock of how far that you've come, even throughout all of this in these past couple of months and this year has been really transformative. Look at it, see where you've grown, see where you can celebrate yourself. So I hope this gives you some insight. Have a great day. Satnam.